All right, today is the day the repairs start on the Lowboy trailer. Are you excited, man, behind the scenes?
I am. First thing I'm doing is I'm marking my gloves.
You know
I
what?
have this problem in the shop every time I come back.
I hate to break the bad news to you, but my dog can't read.
That's what happens when somebody steals your gloves all the time.
You draw ugly pictures on them?
No, a lot of people call me Superman, but on YouTube I'm known as Man Behind the Scenes. So I'm making my Superman hero emblem.
You know what this is?
MBTS.
This is improper use of a Sharpie.
No, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, guys, so here's what we got going on. I've owned this trailer for approximately 10 years. Whenever I bought this thing, it was actually at a machine shop, and they were in the process of rebuilding this transport lock. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't like their craftsmanship. And that whole system there, they were going to rebuild, and I said, whoop, hold the brakes on that. Why don't you let me rebuild that and buy it as is? So I ended up building this whole system here. It has worked good for a lot of years until Captain Kleeman wrecked it, and it's been tweaked a little bit, so we got to do a little bit of work on it. And this transport lock, it's I've been patching on it over the years, and it's time to get it fixed right. And so a couple things we need to do. We're going to tweak on that a little bit, which is wreck damage from Captain Kleeman. We're going to rebuild that transport lock, because what happens is it allows that tail to droop. It don't keep this back tail flush with the trailer. I'll explain that more as we'll go. As you guys can probably see, the hydraulic cylinders are leaking. We're going to replace those. But the bigger issue is where these cylinders attach. I don't know if you guys can see right here, but this is all busted, broke up, and rotten, in pretty bad shape. So we're going to tie into that. I asked man behind the scenes if he wanted to power wash this before we started. He said absolutely not. So if you want to know why it's not clean, it's not me. It's all Superman self-proclaimed over there. So first things first this morning, I think we're going to bust the tires off there. Get in there and get a little bit of better visual of what we got going on. We have a game plan. Our game plan is figuring out as we go.
My question is,
are you labeling all of them?
yeah, I am. I mean, do you think they like it better like that, and then a picture of me here?
Oh, I refuse to play this game, but I like that one better.
Hi, good deal.
All right, I'm actually going to do something while he's screwing.
On this part.
All right, so here's what we got going on. We got these back tires off. With that tire there, apparently it likes where it's at in life, because it does not want to come off. So we soaked her down with some good old-fashioned penetrating oil, and we're going to let her sit for a little bit. We went ahead and welded off a very substantial, what is that, a 5x5 by quarter tube?
4x4.
That's not 4x4. We're going to get the tape measure now. We're going to argue about this, ain't we?
Putting the screw in the ribbon.
He's in a bad mood this morning. I don't have a tape measure, so we'll argue about that in a minute. Anyways, we both agree that that's enough. We have the jack stands underneath there. Aaron's going to put some wood there just as a little bit of extra insurance. We just want to make sure this thing don't come off here. But now that we got these tires off here, I think you guys can see the extent of the damage a little bit more. See how it's busted up there. It's rotted out here. And underneath, well, it's got an extra hole in it. So we're going to let the master go to work here a little bit, carve and hack that out of there. Our plan is, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, is we're going to try to leave this plate here, which everything's attached to, but cut all this out behind it. We're not convinced we're going to go back with the same system, because we ain't convinced that's the best way to do that. But until we get that out there and see what we got, we really don't know, do we?
No. Yeah, that's definitely a water trap. You get a little hole in there, and it's just going to collect all.
And we discussed this yesterday. Whenever this trailer was new, that looks all nice and pretty. But this trailer is 15 years old now, and that don't look so nice and pretty anymore. Actually, it's 16 years old. So.
And it's had a rough owner the past, what, 10 years?
Hey, I have gave this thing a lot of tender love and care. You can see in here where we've been doing some welding before. A couple years ago, we actually replaced all the cross members here. So now we're on to the next project. So I got to run to town, run some errands, pick up some stuff. Aaron's got plenty of work ahead of him. I think you're going to cover. You're going to cover try to cover
step by step.
If he can learn how to use a GoPro, he's going to cover cutting that out of there because I will not be here. But I'll be back. I'll be back, and this is just kind of figured out as we go.
Yes, it is. I think the demo part's going to be real easy for me. If you trust me.
Just remember, whatever you tear up, you got to put it back.
That is true. I might get that magical phone call that says, hey, we need you back here right now. You might be able to have to do it yourself.
All right.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Holler at me if you need me.
All right.
All right, guys, I just got back to the shop, and I've heard through the grapevine Aaron has been having a lovely time. So all that steel up in there is that box beam we were looking at this morning. He's got cut out, and he spent most of the day in that position right there. That looks like anything but fun, anything but comfortable. All right, Aaron has been working on this the majority of the day. I have been helping the last hour or so, and I'm not even going to pretend like that wasn't an absolute miserable job cutting that all out of there. I don't know if we explained to you, what was it, two by 6 stacked on top of each other tubes?
3 by 6, 3 by 6.
3 by 6, 3 by 6, they're stacked on top of each other. This is what they look like. This is the pieces he just had to. Yeah, well, you can see how much fun that was. And full disclosure, we had a small incident. Would you like to explain?
Well, shorthanded again, being captain here by ourselves. No, we weren't shorthanded, but I don't know if I was taking my hat off or what happened, but I got a little piece of dirt in my eye, and I had to have
Dr.
Kleeman, not Dr. Simon, get it out. We flushed it real good, and then we did, I got some eye Q-tips that I got for work and did a little swab and rolled it right out. So luckily we got it out so I didn't have to take a trip to the eye doctor. But in my videos, you will see that I had these on, plus I had a shield on the whole time, and my earplugs in. But yeah, you will have that.
Just glad you're all right, buddy. Just glad you're all right. So I think we got a metal order called in. I think we decided we're going to go back with 12-inch channel just to eliminate places that road grime can build up in and salt and all that good stuff. We're about as far as we can go on that. I think we're going to clean up shop a little bit, and we're going to take our chances of trying to get these cylinders out of here. I don't know. That may be a battle in itself.
Did you tell him you got the glory cut?
I'm trying to see if my YouTube magic it don't work.
Did you show him your?
Oh yeah, so Aaron ran through like 3 or 4 bottles of oxygen, and now that little bitty piece right there. Can you see it? I'll get some light on it so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
See that little piece right there? I got that one out. I got all by myself.
Yeah,
all by myself.
Appreciate that.
I mean, I got 2 burns, 2 flesh wounds getting it out, but I don't know how to describe it. That is, anybody that's done much cutting in a confined space can probably realize how miserable of a job that was.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't. I was ready to go back to bowl making.
That's bad.
I don't say that
much. See, I trick him into doing the nasty jobs first, so then we get the fun job off the truck.
Yeah, exactly.
So the incentive is sitting on top of the hill.
You were all wanting that truck gung ho about getting that truck done.
In full disclosure, I've said the trailer has to get done first. So
I did 2 trailers.
I got 3.
That's all right.
Pick your poison, left or right.
I'm gonna do some paperwork while you clean up, and I think we're gonna start right here.
That'd be left.
So we'll do the left. Well, it depends if you're looking from the back or if you're looking from the front.
We are both standing here looking that way. It'll be left.
Okay, it'll be left.
All right, you do paperwork, I'll clean shop.
All right.
So what do you think the chances of that pin actually coming out of there are?
You know what? The luck I was having underneath, I would say no. But
I'm gonna go
out on a limb here.
I'm gonna say not a chance in HE double hockey 6. I'm saying
Something's got to go right.
I guess.
I've had enough.
That thing has had. I don't know, man. I mean, this is like extra torquey vice grips here, but
well, I'm thinking if I can beat it and get it loose, I think we can work them right out.
I like the way you think, but I don't have much hope in your theory.
I'm thinking positive.
I think. Well, what?
I'm thinking positive because the sun's down. We do our best work when the sun's down. You don't have no window look.
I don't have no window look. My window's staring at the wall.
But while I was out there doing paperwork, I did notice that.
So here's my thought: is I think if we take this upper pin out, we can let this lay down on the ground, and then we can get a floor jack underneath that up there and let that one down. What do you think?
Like I was telling you off camera, that's what I was wanting to do. So we're agreeing on this.
Off camera.
Yeah,
we argued about this. We argued about this for 20 minutes, and then we finally agreed my way was better.
No, the only reason we're going to do it your way is because you want to bleed the cylinders back in.
We're gonna do it my way because it's the easiest and safest way. Hey, why don't you see if that pin's stuck or not? We need a win. Come on, baby.
Oh,
no way.
Kidding me.
No.
That went.
All right, but there's only one problem. You drove it the wrong way.
I drove it the wrong way.
All right. You want to drive a pin or you want to be He-Man?
Don't matter to me. That went exactly like it was supposed to go.
Because you listened to me. Isn't that right, kiddos? Mm-hmm. Exactly, see?
Do you listen to Dad? What? Do you listen to Dad?
Hey, before we get too mouthy, let's see if the other side comes out that easy. No way.
I'll try.
No way.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at that.
No. I can only mean one thing. The bottom one's gonna be stuck.
Well, they probably are.
I think you can just pull it out.
Yeah, he just says pull it out. Just pull it out.
You're sliding whenever you do it.
It's all that torque in that upper body.
All right, our pins came out pretty easy. How's the lines coming?
Not good, Captain. Not good.
Oh no.
Look how the end of that hose.
Are you stripping that?
It's all ate up. It's all corroded. See how it's all ate up?
To me, it looks like you may have started with the wrong wrench.
I didn't start with the wrong wrench. I had to drive it on there, Captain. You're not Captain. You get
Are you going the right way? Well, you were going that way. I think you need to be going the other way.
But I asked you. We might be getting some new hoses.
Yeah, they do have a little wear on them. That's tight, isn't it?
Just trying to get it to move, Junior.
It's moving.
All right, let me get in there, wrench. We're going to see if we can get those two busted loose from each other.
Yep.
All right, so we got the top side done. We finally got our hoses disconnected. That was a little bit of a challenge. All right, jack her up, yahoos. Go easy now.
Yep.
We're gonna get the jack underneath this side.
We gotta go slow.
Yeah, bring it in a little bit. Bring it in a little
Wait,
bit.
this way?
Yep.
It's not moving.
There you go. All right, keep going up. Keep going up.
We're monkeys.
Easy, easy.
Back up.
All right, go easy. Now you're touching it now. Here, let me have it. Let me go easy for you. All right, now don't touch it. Let him throw it, drive that pin out. Don't want to drop it on Aaron.
Oh, my hand is just a little too long.
Okay.
See how strong you are.
I can't believe we're trusting a couple kids to let this down for us.
I know it.
All right, let her down easy. Twister. There we go. Boom, on the ground, perfect.
Good job, kiddos.
All right, so let's drag her out now.
Why do you call everything first?
Watch out.
Call everything first. Everything first. No, it isn't.
Coming up with it. Yep.
Hope you don't drop it.
We won't.
You're so confident.
You're so confident.
Keep on coming.
All right, let's do what Aaron says.
A little bit more. Right there. Hold that. See what it does.
Oh, look at that. Perfect, perfect.
All right.
All
See,
right.
you guys nailed it.
Go down easy. Look at that. Whoa! Little slippage at the end, but that wasn't bad. All right, pull it back towards you so we can get hooked to the crane. Keep going, yahoos.
Keep going.
That'll work.
There
Perfect.
you go.
Up, and away she goes. All right, guys, before we went and threw this one in the back of the truck, we got the new cylinder out to compare sizes. And that is a 6-inch cylinder, and this is a 5-inch cylinder. That wasn't an accident, man, behind the scenes. That's on purpose.
That's on purpose, huh?
So a couple different,
Why?
well, a couple different reasons. The big reason why is this tail on this trailer is way, way too powerful. Like, it'll lift up the back end of the truck, and then it starts putting a lot of stress on stuff back here, and we get breakage, which is where we're at today. So I am confident by going, excuse me, sir. I'm confident by going an inch smaller diameter cylinder, I'm still going to have plenty of power to do what I need to do. The other reason is that cylinder was like $490. Cylinder that size is like $1,000. So
that's
it's
the main reason.
It's like half price. So, anyways, I think it's going to work though. All of our measurements show that it's going to work.
It's good. You know, I'm very proud of you.
What's that?
You got dirt on your face. It's
Do
been
I
a while
really?
since I've
Oh
seen
my
dirt on your
goodness,
face.
we can't have that.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, you do.
All right, the next project we're going to tackle and get out of there. This is what they call the transport lock. This sure has got 2 transport locks on it, and this one, what this one does is whenever it comes down, this here sits in that saddle right there. Whenever that sits in that saddle, it keeps this tail lined up and flat with the trailer. That whenever you're going down the road, it's not dependent on hydraulic hoses or hydraulic cylinders to keep it there. It's mechanically in place. And as you guys can see, it's a little rough around the edges there on the bottom. So we're not 100% sure if we're going to build a new one or rebuild this one. But what we do know is this one's got to come out to make a decision. So we got the cylinder disconnected there. That's got a chain on it that controls the length. Aaron's getting that out of there. And then we'll pull her down. I think we're done tearing it apart. I think it's time to start putting her back together.
Yeah, I think you're right. Everything's off.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for this one tonight. We got a bunch of steel ordered for tomorrow. I think we're going to make new pins. We already have the new cylinders. We got C-channel ordered for down there. I'm not 100% sure what we'll do on that. I think we'll reuse the framework. We'll probably just redo both ends. I'm thinking we'll build new eyelets that are a little heavier for this side, and then maybe just cut.
I like your idea of cutting flush there. And
What's that? Gotcha.
Hey, you guys don't listen on there. All right, I like that idea. Just cutting it flush and putting the plate on.
Whose idea?
You know, the same time that you were saying it, I was thinking. Great minds think alike.
Mine's just faster than yours.
It was. That was a late night, and I was doing all the work that night. So, you know.
So yeah, we'll sort that out. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some parts and some new shiny metal.
I hope so.
I think that's the worst of it. I think going back's gonna be a little easier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
What do you think? Gunner has no opinion.
You know, who's stronger, Gunner?
Oh guys, it's about, 3-4 days later from the first half of this video. We've actually had a good run of weather, and we've been working. we got work to pay for this thing. But anyways, it actually snowed this morning. So we're back in the shop. Aaron did manage to round up some materials. We had the 2 box beams down there. We're gonna replace that with this 12-inch C-channel. We're thinking it'll catch less road debris and grime, be less likely to rot out in the future, because I have no intentions of getting rid of this trailer. So I want to fix it right. The 5x5 square tubing, we're just gonna have to stay tuned on that, 'cause that's for another project. But we got that. We got some 1/2-inch steel plate to make some gussets out of. We got some 1-inch plate to make some bump stops to transport lock. And we got some new roll stock to make some pins out of for the cylinders. So first things first, this morning we got the little plasma cutter I picked up for $400 from Prime Weld. We're going to actually we're going to give it a whirl. I'm going to help Aaron get this C-channel cut and up in there. But I'm actually going to run to town, and I believe we're going to replace the majority of these hydraulic hoses. The majority of these hydraulic hoses on the back, they're all pretty grody, toady, roasty, and nasty. We're in there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. So anyways, let's see if this plasma cutter works. You know how to use that thing?
No.
Mr. Man behind the scenes, I'm gonna say I'm actually really impressed with the $400 machine.
I am very impressed with it. It is doing a great
You know
job.
what I'm not impressed with?
What's that?
Your ability to follow a line.
I only missed it by like an inch and a quarter.
Let's get down here close and look at this. You want to? So we have this cut line right here, looking good, looking good. We get over here, and what is that?
I was more worried about making sure I was cutting all the way through than where that line was at.
I'm pretty sure Captain Kleeman maybe could have done a job on that.
But look how straight that line is.
Well, it's definitely.
I mean,
it's perfectly
real pretty cut.
It's perfectly angled.
But here's the good thing: the way that's coped. I did this on purpose.
Hey, we don't need excuses. We're just looking at facts.
We're not going to use this part. It's gonna kind of go like this. So we're saying
I still would have took pride in my work and cut that straight.
That's why I said we need to draw that line all the way across.
We kind of did. Well, I could freehand with no lines and get closer than that.
Don't worry, I didn't waste anything.
All right, back to work. We should discuss our awesome
cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I had to order this separate. It didn't come with it. This was an extra, custom faded, but she fits right in the back, bud.
Captain Cleveland special, right?
Yeah, that's probably the most useful that toy's ever been.
Yeah. Best part about it is you can actually drag that around pretty easy. So it does work good. But I need to work on my cutting.
So first impressions of the $400 plasma cutter.
I really like it. I just wish you'd have drew that line all the way across so I could have seen where I was cutting.
I'll turn the camera off so you don't have any pressure to do a good job.
All right, that sounds good.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
We got our piece of channel cut, it fit on the jack there. We actually just tacked it off to that floor jack. I think that's gonna work pretty good to slide up in there. The $400 plasma cutter, I know nothing about it, but you said it seemed to work all right.
I like it.
The real test will be how long it works.
Yeah.
So, you have to stay tuned for that. Aaron's got some cutting, grinding, some fitting to do. It's Saturday, so I need to get to town and get some hoses made for the place is closed. So I'm gonna leave him here to do that work. And we are gonna load up some hoses and some fittings and head to town. We shall be back soon, sir.
Shouldn't take you but 20 minutes.
Yeah. Good steak dinner for lunch. I tell you what, you just call me when you're done and I'll be back. Is this a full service shop?
Yes, sir, it is.
It's those three right there.
Those three, okay.
They're dirty. I don't want to touch them.
Not a problem. I can handle it. I guess this in here stays here.
No, that's my fuel hose. You're not making that one. Huh? We got to get proof that you actually work.
You know what?
Al would be so proud.
I think there's plenty of proof around here.
Oh no, hold on, hold that thought before you start making hoses. Oh, hold on. All right, I don't know how you want to do this, but this is what was screwed in top of the cylinder.
Yeah.
And that hose went into that, and the new cylinders have this size hose. So I don't know.
I don't know if I got fittings like that.
No,
These 90 swivels.
that's not what I want to hear, Rodney.
I know it's not what you want to hear, but
So we're just gonna let you do your magic.
yeah. I don't know if we
This
can
is
do it.
video proof that I told you what I need. So if it's wrong, I can
Something a little
say,
bit different this time.
you know me, I'm never easy.
No, I guarantee you that.
All right, guys, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to the parts store here, Schaefer and Paulin. This is a little mom and pop store that's been open since the early 1900s. I believe it's third generation. I've been doing business here since I've been old enough to make money to buy parts. My family's done business here even longer than that, but we were just very, very fortunate to have these guys here to they call it a wide variety of stuff, and they're one of the parts stores you can go into and get a tail light for your car. They don't ask you whether it's 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. You guys that shop for parts much will completely understand what I'm talking about. As you guys can see here, though, they got me all fixed up just like they knew they would, and back to the shop we go. So let's hit the road. Alright guys, left the parts store, rounded up a few other random pieces and parts we needed, but we are actually on the way back to the shop, see where Aaron's at, hopefully help him get that piece of C-channel fitted up in there. Don't tell him, but I may have got me a snack on the way home. But it's actually warming up, snow's all melted off. I wouldn't call it a nice day, but definitely better now than what it was when it started.
Hard to find good help anymore. So, while he's gone, I don't know where he went, why he left, anything. You don't tell me nothing. But what I wanted to point out is a couple things I asked him to do, just because we're running behind and we'd like to get this trailer done today. So I had some grinding I need it done yet. Okay, so I had this partially done. I had this out here, you can kind of see how it shines. Well, in here, he had that little bit there to do. Didn't finish that. Up under that beam, where I washed that old weld off, he didn't get that. I'm telling you, you can't find good help anymore. So, go to the other side. See what we got here. Right where I left it. I got all that ground. I got underneath that beam ground off. Got that ground off. All I had to do was from right here out. And don't look like he did anything. So I guess I'm gonna have to fill in the blanks here and take over. Like they always say, you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. I don't like it when he leaves me in a bind like this. So I was off to town getting parts rounded up. Aaron got this all welded off. If you guys remember, the end of this was all busted up. We fortified that with an inch plate and got it all welded on there. We may have to do a little bit of adjusting over there. That's our transport lock. We'll get back to that in a minute. But Aaron also got all this all cleaned up and looking good. I think it's ready to accept our piece of C-channel. Don't discredit yourself. You did a little bit.
I did a little bit, but it's not enough worth mentioning.
I already told your viewers. You left your camera here.
So, well, we gotta see if this piece fits.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right, guys, that piece of channel actually fit up in there quite well, a lot nicer than what we thought we were going to. I don't know if you guys can see down there on the time lapse, but that was pretty crooked. We got her all straightened up. Aaron's over there getting everything welded out. While he's doing that, right here, we got to get a gusset. I had a gusset in on before. We got to put one back so that cylinder pushes right there. So I've actually got a few laid out here. We're just going to use the same C channel. So I'm going to cut them out first, and then we'll come back and kind of do a little bit of notching, a little bit of clipping of the ears to make it work. But since he's busy welding and don't have a chance to tell me no, I'm going to fire up the torch and cut him some pieces out. So I'm sure they'll be wrong, but I'm going to do it anyways. All right, man, behind the scenes, I present to you one of the sexiest brackets ever made. Look at, let's just admire this. 45s to miss airbags, custom notching to match C-channel, precision.
And these little notches here.
Yep, precision lengths to maximize braceability. You want the honors to see if it fits?
It better fit. You've been working on this for like 3 hours.
Oh no, it's still daylight outside. It hasn't been that long.
All right, let's see. Oh no, you got it backwards.
No, you got it upside down.
Oh, that's what it is.
Nice try.
Where's it supposed to go?
Right,
Like
there
this?
you go. Slide her in a little bit.
Ooh.
All right there.
Oh, we're
That is nice.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, it's all right for an operator.
Which means it's really darn good is what the translation of that is.
I mean, I got a 1/4 inch gap here, 1/8 inch here.
That's because you didn't grind all the
16th here.
So I haven't heard you spit out a number you can't jump across with a wire yet.
I've been having to do it on this. It's a good thing you bought that 50-pound roll of wire.
That thing can fit like a glove. You still find a problem with it. Hey, for as much as we got going on there, that
I like it.
I don't fit too shabby.
Now, that welder, I got it tight right here where I want it.
I think you might want to grind a little more on the back side, though. I don't think you got the top of that.
What do you mean?
See where that goes? I don't know if you got enough of that top of that. The bottom of this frame rail ground off.
Well, to tell you the truth, there is too deep. I cut in too deep right here.
Oh, so it wasn't me.
Camera's off. Hey, no! Turn the camera off!
We got that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's still your angle's wrong, okay?
No, you just admitted your angle is wrong. Busted.
All right, give me the welder.
Oh, yeah, now it's weldable.
Fine. It's
Now it's
fine
weldable, huh? It's crazy how that changes. Oh, here you go, sir. Oop.
All right. Gas on?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get the tack on it.
Okay, I'm gonna get this other bracket ground up.
Ground on it.
You're awful needy.
Yeah, I need my ground.
Now,
Very good.
so we got this other bracket cut out, but I haven't got it ground and cleaned up yet. So while he's welding that one in, I'm gonna do that, but I think that's gonna work. All right, we got the other brace in there and fitted. Aaron is getting that one welded up. So if you guys can see back in there, but Aaron got that brace in there and all welded up. Looks really nice. He is welding on the other side. We got it fit in there. It didn't fit quite as good, but it still fit pretty well. So what we got to do now is we got to build a hydraulic adapter for these cylinders. These cylinders have the number 12 Boss O-ring. The other one had a 1/2 inch pipe thread. I cannot come up with an affordable adapter, let's put it that way, in town. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole in this plug and weld this, Aaron is, weld this elbow to it and see if we just can't make something. Might work and might not. I don't know. We'll do one, see what happens. I don't think we have anything to lose. Well, here's what we got. This thing has to be oriented a certain way. So I got some marks on there, marking which way it goes. I got everything cleaned up. This man claims he can weld it without it leaking. Hydraulic oil don't lie, buddy.
I really am uncertain about it, but what other choice we got at this point?
Yeah.
You weld it?
That's not a good choice. Well, weld it up and see what happens, I guess.
Yep.
I don't think we got anything to lose. All right.
I mean, at least we can get them on and continue on.
Let's do the old, bam, just like that. I grabbed that, wasn't sure if it's cooled off yet or not.
I wish it was hot.
That is one custom made hydraulic fitting. Got the O-ring off of it. We'll see how good you are another day, maybe.
Okay.
So, but guys, I think we're gonna wrap this video up. We got a lot accomplished. If you guys remember back to the beginning, Aaron got that box beam out of there. He covered some of that on his channel. You may see a video or two over there on it. I got the highlights on this one, but that's all in there. Looks good. We got this all straightened back up. He's got a head start on rebuilding the transport lock. We still got lots to do. We gotta get the transport lock back in. We gotta get the cylinders back in. We gotta get the new hoses on it. We got a few random cracks to fix. And if we got enough time, we're gonna gouge the kingpin out and replace it. And then I got a few other random things I want to do. I got a hubcap here leaking. I'm going to go through and check all the brakes and all that good stuff. I just haven't had time to get to it yet, but before this thing rolls out, it'll be good for a long time. We are slowly getting to it, but I think the worst of it's behind us. We got the big project done.
Did you get any video of you working?
Huh?
You were working today.
I know. I didn't. That's why I didn't get a whole lot of video, because I was actually working.
Oh, so you didn't get the video of yourself working. I got a little bit.
This whole channel is built around me working. You should watch it sometime. It's pretty entertaining.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, they're perfect.
They're perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check
I mean, I'm just a little guy on YouTube, but a lot of good videos.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a big guy.
Not really. So, anyways, guys, we'll be back for another one. Hopefully we can get this thing finished up in one more video. Once this thing's out of the shop, the fun project comes in the shop. That's what Aaron and I are both looking forward to. So stay tuned for that. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we shall catch you on the next one.